right there, boom. Where am I going?
Hey, what is going on, everybody? I was gonna make a video door dashing on my motorcycle and talking about some of the equipment that I bought for it in order to allow me to DoorDash on it. But as you saw in the first clip there, I ended up taking a fall. So I'll show the full clip later on in this video. I just wanted to kind of talk about it real quick. I was on my way to my girlfriend's house and I was hopping on a on-ramp, and I was actually talking about how the last time I took that on-ramp, I took it a little soon and there was a lot of potholes and grooves in the road and my tires caught them and it was very wobbly and shaky. And so as I was explaining that in the video and you see me avoid the pothole, I was going 40 miles an hour, which is fine for that road. I definitely could have slowed down more for the ramp. It was just a combination of me talking. I'm not really sure where my eyes were. They weren't where I was trying to go. I remember in the moment, my eyes just kind of glancing up at the grass and realizing where, you hear me say it in the video, I'm like, where am I going? And that kind of caused me to panic lock up the rear brake, which caused my back end to slide out from underneath me. I'm not blaming the road for my crash. It was definitely on me. I could have handled that ramp a lot better. And I could have, I could have just adjusted for the situation a lot better. It was like a complete novice move to lock up my rear brakes and go down. But I guess to start off, I am alive, I'm healthy. I didn't even hit my head on the ground, but the right side of my body caught some injuries. So fair warning right now, I will show the whole thing. So if you got a weak stomach, you don't want to see somebody going down, just a warning right now. But what I'll do is I'll show the full clip and then I'll kind of talk through it a little bit.
Last time I took this turn too soon, and I ended up in this groove right here. And that threw me off, like right there, boom. Where am I going?
So as far as injuries that I got, I went down, you see I went down on my right side and I caught myself with my forearm. My helmet actually never even hit the pavement, which is kind of crazy to think about. But when I dumped the bike to the right, the first thing to hit was my forearm. So I'm gonna show my arm. It's pretty messed up, but got some cut, a little cut on my wrist there. The worst of it here is on the forearm. Got some good road rash there. I'm letting it air out and breathe right now, but I've been keeping it wrapped up, keeping it clean. I do have a bruise on my hip. It's like yellow now. It was a little bit of road rash as well, nothing too bad. And then a couple things on my knee and my shin that aren't too bad. The worst of it was my ankle. So I do have a fracture in my tibia on the back of it. The doctors say I should be fine to, it should heal on its own. As of right now, today is Saturday. The accident happened on Monday. So it's been about 6 days and I have not been able to put any pressure on it yet. It's still not weight bearing, but the worst of it is definitely my ankle. The doctors say it should heal on its own. I have a CAT scan on Monday to see if we can get some more information about what's going on the inside of my ankle. So what was crazy was when I went down, I had these two bolts hanging out the back of my motorcycle. It holds up the rear fender so it's not rubbing up against the tire. And when I went down, my shoelace actually got caught. And so instead of me being able to like bail out, my foot got caught. Luckily, the bike didn't drag too far on the ground. But you see in the video, my right foot gets caught up. I do a little roll. And then when I try to pull my leg out initially, I can't because my shoelace is on the bolt. You'll see me reach under the bike, unhook it from the bolt, and then start sliding my leg out. And because of that, I think that bolt went into the bottom of my toe. Like it went into, it's the top of my foot, but like the bottom part of my big toe on the side. That's what that red circle is. But that's, I didn't get stitches on it. Again, they said it should heal up, scab over, hopefully. And now I'm just kind of waiting out this recovery. As soon as I can put weight on it, as soon as I can get back to the gym, it sucks just sitting around the house, not being able to do much. I want to work out. I want to help at least clean up this house and stuff. I want to give a huge thank you to, first and foremost, my girlfriend Tiara for taking care of me while I'm injured. She's feeding me. She's making sure my bandages are getting cleaned. When I went down, so the ambulance actually took me away, and they were gonna get the state to tow the bike, the police to tow the bike, but Tiara was there right away, and she actually moved my bike, and then her and her family and family friends were able to get it towed away from me and taken to someone's house. So I didn't have to worry about that at all. Tiara was a blessing and took care of all that for me. So super grateful to have her. And also just thank you for the Ottawa ambulance. The Ottawa EMTs got there pretty quick. They got me in the stretcher and got me over to the hospital. Huge thank you to the 2 guys that stopped for me as well. I mean, it's crazy how fast from the moment I went down to the moment I had 2 people already on me, asking me if I'm okay, calling the cops for me and everything. Those guys were awesome. I wish I had their names. I do not. But big shout out to those guys for stopping and taking care of me. Like I said before, I know it was my mistake. It was a dumb one. It was definitely preventable. It was, in my opinion, like a rookie mistake. But it's not going to stop me from like getting back on. I am really looking forward to next riding season, since I'm probably done for this one. But we're going to get that bike fixed up. I hope to get another one as well. So I hope by next year I'll have 2 bikes, one that I can rough up a bit more, and then still have the cruiser to cruise around on. And honestly, I was really lucky with the bike too, because there wasn't a whole lot of damage. I mean, the front fender took a good scrape. The tank has a dent in it, I think about the size of a golf ball. I haven't seen the bike myself, but I've gotten the pictures and just heard from the people that were looking at it that it doesn't look too bad. They said they don't think the tank has a hole in it. It should just be a dent, so we can get that fixed. And then yeah, just some minor scrapes on the right side of it. Hopefully it starts up. That's another thing we haven't done yet. I think I really lucked out with the bike. The last thing I want to address too, it was so funny. I mean, it's not funny, but it's like instant karma, because earlier when I was recording that day, I was talking about how I know I wasn't wearing proper riding gear. I was talking about how, I go around DoorDash a lot and I would just overheat if I had all that stuff on. So I'm going to take my chances with not wearing all the proper gear. And then sure enough, I take a fall later that evening. And some gear definitely, honestly, could have prevented all these injuries. I think if I had some tough boots on or tough shoes, my ankle might be okay. And then I wouldn't have all the road rash if I had a jacket on with some padding. So lesson learned. I will look into some gear next year for next riding season, and it's just a learning experience. But I'm okay. I'm alive. I'm healthy. Just waiting on this ankle to heal up, and I really want to get back into the gym. I need to get back into dashing and make some money, and I'm getting antsy just sitting here. I want to be moving around doing stuff. So thank you guys for everyone who reached out, asking, making sure I'm okay. I have what I need. And thank you guys for your support as well.
Thank you guys for watching today's video. I'm in the hospital bed. I'm all good. I love you. I'm proud of you. Stay blessed.